Hey guys, so I just got home and I can't tell you how many times I've redone this video. Last one was doing great until I clicked on my mouse. So I'm gonna put my hands right here. So one of the main differences I'm going to tell you guys the differences between working at the zoo and working at the Dollar General. And I am still planning to continue to work at the zoo, just not as often. So one thing is clocking in and clocking out. Now, when you clock into the zoo, you walk through security, and usually they remember you after a couple days or so, a couple times, and then you're also wearing your uniform, so think about it. And then you go to the office, the building where your office is. You go and you press, you type the last four digits of your social security, and you clock in. And then you do the same thing when you clock out. After you clock in, you just go to your station, wherever you're at. But at the Dollar General, it's different. You go towards the back room, and you just go into the lunchroom, and you put your jacket down, come back up front, where there's a register open. You type in your password, your employee number, and then you type in your password, and then you type in everything else. There's a lot to go. And then you clock in. And then you do the same process if you're clocking out for lunch or whatever you clock out. So whenever you're closing, like at night, I close at 9:30. I cannot leave the building until my assistant manager unlocks the door. I couldn't leave. So my dad was waiting there for a couple of minutes. I was like, hold on, 1 minute. And so that's how you clock in and clock out between the two jobs. Another thing is the register. The register is really different between the zoo and the Dollar General. At the zoo, you just put, like, for our highest face paint, it's $12.10, and that's like all your face painted. And you press the number you are on the register, and then press total, it gives you the total, and then say they give you 20, you put 20 in, tells you how much money you owe them back. That's pretty simple. And when I started working at Dollar General, it's completely different. One, you have a scanner, so like you're scanning items, and then you press total, and then it tells you the total, and you put whatever cash amount they have, or press the card button, or the EBT, EBT food stamps card. So, and then again at the Dollar General, you can accept checks too, or at least I can. I don't know about everyone else's, but you can accept checks too. So that's kind of like a whole new ball game for me. And then I never had to really worry about taking care of my money. About every time, like after probably an hour or so, probably even less, you would get a notice on your like in Dollar General on the screen. You get a notice that you need to do cash pickup. Never had to worry about that because they always gave us the till in the first thing, and then came at the end of the day to take the till. So that's new. This whole cash pickup thing is new to me. Another thing is the environment. No, it's both a very public environment, kids, parents, grandparents, etc., etc. But the zoo is more family oriented, where it's like families going to the zoo and the kids are getting their fancy painted. We're at the store, it's just, hey, we're picking this up. We're picking this stuff up. And also, sometimes you get bad customers at the zoo, but I've never really had anything so severe. Well, no, I take that back. There's pretty awful people that I've run into in the zoo. Also, one thing is I don't have to worry about at the Dollar General, though, is that I don't have to worry about it doesn't look like the picture, even though it says clearly on the signs, style varies by artist. And I get about 400 per page sometimes, so I don't think it's my work. I think it's just people don't really understand that we are not the exact artists that created this face paint, so we can't do exactly it. I think that's about it. Oh yeah, another thing is the zoo. At the zoo, we have leads, which are kind of like assistant managers, but not really. They're there to help, and they do the till. Yeah, that's about it. So it's not too different. I was really worried when I started my Dollar General job that I was gonna break the register. Like I was dead set that I was gonna break the register, and I didn't. Haven't had any money issues or anything, and I guess it's going really good. Um, my dad's kind of still upset that I want to get a new phone. Andrew, oh my god, he doesn't understand people and technology. Like, it's so much money, I'm like, Dad, I'm going on a huge trip. This is technically coming out of the trip money, out of my spending money I want to use on my trip, but it's worth it. If I have 150 to spend, I'm good. It's all good to me. I'll spend 150 too. But I couldn't get my phone from my tax money. I wasn't getting enough tax back, so. Alright, this is where I'm gonna cut it off. If you guys have any questions about working at the zoo or working at a convenience store, just send me a message. Bye.